Columbo with RxMuscle.com in the Iron Asylum with Juliana Malacarne. We are here 10 weeks out from the 2015 Arnold Classic, and we are here at Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym, and we're going to watch Juliana train a little legs. And I'd like to welcome Ms. Women's Physique Olympia champ, Juliana Malacarne.
Hi, Dave. How are you?
I like that title. Do you like that title?
Oh, my God. I could not be happier. Amazing to hear that.
Now you are defending your title, essentially. Well, not defending the Olympia title, but you're actually, as you are Miss Women's Physique Olympia, the champ now. You're on top of the mountain. You're going to be doing the Arnold Classic, the first ever Women's Physique Arnold Classic. You'll be going up against Dana Lynn Bailey, who beat you the year before at the Olympia, and it's kind of a rematch of sorts. You both have one win against each other. How does it feel going into this event, knowing that you're going to be on the biggest stage with Arnold Schwarzenegger there?
Oh, that's amazing. I love the idea of being on stage and maybe have a chance to win and talk to Arnold a little bit. I'm very excited for that. I'm very excited.
Now, before we started the interview, you told me that, and I'm not making this up, you as a child, most men would say this, but you as a woman in Brazil growing up had Arnold Schwarzenegger pictures on your wall, posters, right?
Oh, my God. I was 9 years old when I watched the Conan the Barbarian, and I was in love with that man. I had posters all over my bedroom. He is my very first reference about muscles, and I was like 9 years old.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, it's amazing. I always think that. And I was like in love. And they would ask me, like, who's your boyfriend? You know, like these jokes with kids, I would say, Conan.
Now, when you were looking at those pictures back then and you were like, oogling over Arnold, did you yourself want to be like that muscular back then, or was that just, you just liked the way he looked back then?
Honestly, I never thought about myself back then, but I always admire, that muscles. I always had something about it, always like got my attention, and I was like, I always admired so much that body, the muscles, and was always, I don't know, I think it was in me. I just didn't know,
Sure. Now, you told us after you won the Women's Physique Olympia, I think we had you on the Heavy Muscle TV show, you told us that you had to stop almost squatting and really training legs heavy going into that show because your legs just are genetically, very good. Now, we see you back in the gym now. You just started your diet for the Arnold Classic, and I see you're squatting again.
Yes. Yeah, I'm squatting again. You know why, Dave? Because I lost size in my legs, and I think I lost enough size.
Right.
So in this little bit, it's 2 months of season that I had, I squatted. Not heavy or not a lot, but I add back to my workouts, First of all, because I love it. I think it's very important for my body development. And, it's not that big anymore, so I think I can go back to the squat, and I manage. If I see it's getting too big, I cut back, but it's not. So I've been squatting. I'm very happy about, not heavy, but I'm doing it.
Well, I think what a lot of people don't realize is that squats give the legs a very nice shape and round look to them, very complete look, because it's a real compound movement.
Exactly.
So for you don't want to lose the shape, even though you don't need the size.
Exactly. Perfect. You got the point.
Now, it's if you look at a lot of the women on the circuit, I think a lot of them are afraid to squat, and it seems like their legs are very straight up and down. They don't have all the curves that you have in the right places.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it's because they squat, but I always like to squat, and I always squat. Since I started to train, to lift weights, to compete, I always have squats, like barbell squats in my workouts. I just got back, recent because I need to lose size. But I think it's very important. Squat is like, and people say a lot of things, but you don't need to go super heavy. You don't need to do very often, but you need to throw here and there. That's my opinion.
Yeah, well, that's why you probably have such good glutes, too. A lot of people always telling me, I don't know how to get glutes, and I said the best way to get glutes is to squat, because it's especially if you go all the way down, you really engage the glute muscles.
100%. I agree 100%.
Now, going into this show, you mentioned something, you said something, and I didn't really play on it, but you said, I don't want to be I got to make sure I'm not too big. How do you judge your size? Because it's very hard to look in the mirror and say, am I too big? Am I too small? How do you know what's right for you, on stage?
I try to keep the same, about the same weight. Same thing that I did for Olympia. I want to be around there. And I'm not trying to grow any body part. I'm just trying to maintain whatever I have. So
what is your weight?
Right now, 124 pounds.
Yeah, people don't realize you're not that big. You look big on the stage, but you're what are you under? Are you under 120 when you step on stage?
Yes. I did Olympia. I think maybe 119, 118, 19. I don't have a chance to weigh myself the day of the show, but I weighed the day before. I was like 119.
I mean, that's like
and I don't do the carb up. I don't do nothing of those things. No.
I mean, you're like a lightweight bodybuilder, really. I mean, you're that small. Probably a lot of the figure girls weigh more than you, and yet people don't understand. It's an illusion that you create on stage.
Oh, absolutely. I was looking at one picture of Nicole and me. I don't think it's that much different, especially how she looks now.
Nicole Wilkins. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, correct. I don't think it's too different, Of course, I have a little more muscle, but I'm physique. But actually, that's what they say. They say physique is supposedly 20% more muscle than a figure girl. It's not a small bodybuilder, That's what
you're right. You're right. It's about proportion, I think, and that's what people don't realize. It's how you wear the muscle. Everyone looks different with the type of muscle. You're probably, I say, you're the prototype women's physique competitor because I think you're probably the maximum amount of muscle acceptable, but the maximum best amount of muscles, possible. You wear it in the right places. Some girls have more muscle than you, but they don't have it or less muscle, but they don't have it in the right places.
Right, that makes sense. Mm-hmm.
Now, going into the Arnold Classics, being the fact that you are the defending Olympia champ now, does it take a little bit of the pressure off you? Because going into the Olympia, I know you were very nervous. You didn't know how the judges would judge you because you didn't get a good placing the year before. Now that you know that the judges have accepted your look, does that give you more confidence?
Yes, absolutely, yes. Not that I think I'm not cocky or, concede that I think I'm going to go there and win, but I'm enjoying more my prep. I'm looking forward to every change and I'm happy about it. So, and I think everybody's working super hard and everybody has a chance and everybody who's going to be in the show is really good. So, I'm going to do my best and I'm going to make it easier for them, but, you never know. So I am excited with less pressure on my back, but I take nothing for granted. I'm working as hard as I did for the Olympia.
You're very smart. Now I heard a little birdie told me, I don't know if this is true, but someone told me that this might be your last year of competing if you win both the Olympia and the Arnold. Is that true?
I don't know, Dave. I don't know. I don't know.
No, I think you could win for the next 5 years if you wanted to, probably. Is that something that you would want, or are you kind of like just want to prove that you're the best and then get out?
That's a good point. I would like to do that, but I'm not sure yet. I think I really don't know. Depends how it goes, but I love to compete. Mm-hmm. So I don't know about that. That's not true. I would say that's not true.
Not true. Okay, all right. I had to confirm that. Now, you're obviously originally from Brazil. Now that you've won the Olympia, I have to imagine that the Brazilian people are like, in your corner, so to speak. Yeah, you must be like a major celebrity over there at this point.
In the industry, yes, people are amazed by what I did because I left Brazil many years ago, 80 years ago almost, and I haven't been working much. Even people know me there and stuff, but I haven't been working much my image there. So Dana is famous worldwide. So people knew more Dana than knew Juliana, the Brazilian people. So when I won, they were like, I get like all the time, like crazy messages, and people were like so proud and so happy. Like I did something that nobody ever expects that a Brazilian could do. So it's really rewarding for me. Get all these messages and all the love that I get when I go there. People are super proud, and what is really sweet is like I heard so many times people telling me how much they cry when I won, So that's like, I think I said that before. And it's like so rewarding, I just doing my job and I'm doing what I like and I'm trying to do my best. And I know I'm inspiring people and I'm being a great representative from my country. It's amazing. I'm really proud of it.
Well, we're very proud of your Olympia victory, and I'm looking forward to seeing you up on that Arnold stage. Hopefully Arnold will be interviewing you after the show, after your win, and asking you what you eat and how you train, because he always asks the same question. So you have to prepare a good answer, because...
Listen to me. You told me this before, so I'm already preparing myself.
I'm reminding you again. So now you got to prepare the answer. We're going to see Juliana up on that Arnold stage in 10 weeks from today. However, we are out of time right now. I'm Dave Palumbo with Juliana Malacarne in the Iron Asylum.